Well, Sean, it took a real moment of quality to settle it. What did you make of the 90 minutes plus?
Yeah, we defended in numbers, which you have to against teams like this often. Not always, but often. Did well on that side of the game, but with the ball, we're miles off. We give it away too many times. When you break their play and you counter, you've got to keep the ball. You've got to play with them bits of quality, which we never found. And really, I mean, I appreciate you thinking it's a good finish, but it's a poor, from our setup point of view, it's a poor goal.
Yeah, Ashley Young said exactly the same thing. So what needs to be better to stop them working it into that situation?
Well, just the details. You know, we set the players up, but the details have cost us all season. That's something we've got to correct. I mentioned it before the game. I mention it again now. You know, both boxes are vital. You've got to stay focused. We know they're a good side. They've got some top players. They've shown that last season. Nearly went to win the title. Had a good start this season. So you've got to be aware that they, you know, them details are massive in football, and they were again today.
So you said miles away on the ball. What could have been better there?
Just the character to go and get the ball. You know, you've got to want the ball and you've got to use it. You know, it's not just about getting it, winning it back. You've then got to use it. You know, on turnover, it's not. I said at half time, you can't just win it back and go, right, job done. You've got to then activate yourself as a team. And I just thought that was lacking. But then the quality, don't get me wrong, it builds belief if you find players who can find a pass. The players then open up. Working counter. If the first pass is wrong, it doesn't give you a chance to counter anyway. So therefore, you're just defending again.
So is that a bad run of results? I appreciate you also that some of the performances so far have actually been pretty decent. Is that some bad results chipping away at confidence a little bit?
Well, it doesn't help. Obviously, you want results, and if you don't get them, you know, you do lose that element of, you know, how you're believing in what you're doing. But to be honest, we've got some experienced players here. We've got some very good players. I appreciate it's a tough challenge against Arsenal anyway. They're a top side. We know that. And they played very well at times today. But still, it's looking at ourselves, you know, what we can deliver.
Boos at full time, which I think was centred around the amount of stoppage time played. Any gripe about that personally?
Well, I don't know where you want me to start with that. I mean, the performance of the officials, I didn't think was on par today with the norms. I thought we had a penalty. You know, the lad fouls Beto. He gets booked. Duke goes into the box. Same sort of thing, lad body checks him, nothing given. I can't let them ones out, mate. You know, people you tap you on the shoulder and there's a penalty nowadays, but apparently that's not a penalty.
Okay, so there may be a lack of consistency there.
Well, I just thought, you know, the officials, you want consistent. We keep getting told about surrounding the ref, keep getting told about killing the game, keep getting told all these things. They're right in front of our eyes and nothing gets done. And then there's 4 minutes at the end. 2 weeks ago, we're at Sheffield United, there's 8 minutes, then there's another mystery 45 minutes to allow a corner to come in the last kick of the game, which Jordan has to make a fantastic save from, a double save, in fact. Where does that live? We're just going, right, okay, we'll lose, deciding what. But anyway, that's nothing to do with the performance, though. I must make that clear. They're a top side, and we have done perfectly. We worked. We stopped them in many ways, but didn't create enough, anywhere near enough to win the game.
So how do you move forward from here, Sean?
Continue with the work with the players. We're getting players fit. We're getting a bit deeper in our squad. We're still limited in certain areas, but continue working.
You always, actually, when you're on a winning run and a moment like now, you always seem really sort of calm, really level. But the situation you're facing now, you've got the off-pitch noise, obviously a poor start to the season in terms of results. How are you feeling about it? How are you coping?
Well, it's been like that for a couple of seasons. Everyone knows that. So the noise has been there for a couple of seasons. The on-pitch stuff's been there a couple of seasons. We're looking to constantly work to correct it. We've been working as diligent as we could in the market. We're working as a team on the training ground. The performances haven't brought us what I think we deserve, because this could be a different situation, a different conversation, but it's not. We're the only ones that could correct that.
Do people have to sort of bed down, get ready for a tough season? Is it going to be another struggle, albeit one you hope to come through?
No, it's a season built on the reality of this football club over the last couple of seasons. It's a work in progress. I said at the end of the last season, after the last game, I wasn't jumping for joy, screaming my head off. I was going, there is miles to go here, massive amounts of work to be done. And I said it's going to take time, and it will take time to change everything around.
Yeah, and how big a professional challenge for you is that?
I've had lots of them. It's just another one. Last season was arguably the biggest one. We got that one done, and now it's just same old, let's go again and let's make it right.
Right, thank you.
I'm Derek Ray. I'm joined for commentary by former Arsenal fullback Lee Dixon. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Luton Town taking on Chelsea.
Hi Derek, thank you. Well, both managers will be reminding their players how important...
Well, it could be on for him here. Is it going to be? Keeper getting the touch. And it's gone behind for the corner. Over it comes. Did his job defensively. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Pearson. So after that, a goal kick it'll be. Well, pick your adjective where Hakim Ziyech is concerned. Explosive, I think, might be an approach. Can they take the lead here? And mistimed the run, sadly. That's offside. Throw-ins given. This looks promising.
Well, it's the care and attention, all that works.
And a blunder by the keeper. Werner. Promising attack, but his timing was off. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Nicely cut out. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Ziyech. In it goes. An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, as we look at this again, the keeper's every right to ask where his back line was, but 2v1 in the end. He's thinking now, is he going to pass or go round me? He's got no chance.
Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Ball's gone.